What up, what up, what up? It's your girl Free coming at you guys live with another exclusive vlog. I'm in the lovely city of San Francisco, and I'm so happy to be bringing you guys an interview from WayMoBandzz. Is it WayMoBandzz or just Waymo?
WayMoBandzz. That's the full name, but you know everybody call me Waymo for short.
All right, give the vlog a little background of who you are, where you from, the whole nine.
WayMoBandzz, man, regular real nigga, street nigga, certified. You know, I'm out north side Richmond, man. Los Deltas Project, North Richmond housing, man.
Okay. All right. So you grew up in the same area as Blaster?
Yep, same area, couple blocks down. But man, Sandbox, that's my nigga day one, over 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So what was your area like versus his area? Or was it the same area?
His area, a couple more blocks. I mean, both sides, you know, is hustling, you know, nigga hustling. I'm gonna say my area was a little bit more like gladiator school. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, to be hanging back there and to be referring to what is people call now gang, you know what I'm saying? Like, you had to get put through some trials and tribulation, nigga. You finna have to fight, nigga. You finna have to squabble, you know what I'm saying, nigga? You finna have to break in some houses, fight some dope fiends. Like, nigga, you finna prove yourself, nigga. You finna get out there, you know what I'm saying? You ain't finna just come pull up and be hanging and like, hey, I'm back here. Like, nah, nigga, who is you? You know what I'm saying? You gotta put on for sure.
Right. So what's your area called? What is it? What go by street sign? What is it?
I mean, we it's the gates, you know what I'm saying? We call it the 8, but what I really got it in was like, you know, everybody know like third lot to the first lot, but third lot to the first lot, but Harold Street though, where I really got it in front of my auntie Frida shit. That boy nigga, that's where we got it in at.
Her name was Farida?
Yeah, my auntie Frida, yeah.
That's my real name.
Yeah, okay, that's my auntie, man, Frida. You know,
yes.
she rooted in that motherfucker, man, like, in that motherfucker down there 40 years. Okay. Staying in them jets, man.
Okay. So, close, but different areas, but still similar backgrounds of the same type of upbringing.
Yeah, similar background. I mean, you know.
It's still the North.
Yeah, it's still North Richmond. It's all North Richmond. You know, bro, He from 4th Street, but that shit ain't nothing but a couple blocks down. But okay. like you know, the Jets was like our it's like our comfort zone. So once it get dark time and shit, everybody really back there migrate to the Jets because it's like, you know, dead end. It just give you an advantage when it comes to especially that funk shit, that street shit. So we in the back gelling. So every nigga from all parts of North Richmond, niggas come to them Jets, you know what I'm saying? Okay. You know what I'm saying, for sure.
And who did you grow up out there with? Was you with your mom, dad, both? Who was you out there with?
I ain't gonna lie, I had different parts of my life. Mainly though, not my grandma, my great grandma. That's who raised me, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Mainly up until the day she left. And then I had pops doing biz in and out. Then once after hit 16, I started having moms. You know what I'm saying? Me and moms really get tight into like my prison bid. I went to prison and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then we got real tight, you know what I'm saying? We got real tight.
Okay. And what was it like for you growing up with them? Tell us a little background of your childhood and what it was like for you in those beginning years.
My great grandma, man, first generation, man. Come to North Richmond, you know what I'm saying? From Arkansas. She was the first generation from the family, you know, the matriarch. I grew up real, like, Southern style. Like, even when people hear me talk, they be like, damn, nigga, you sound you from down south, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But, like, my granny, they down south country people, cooking everything from scratch, call the toilet the commode, you know what I'm saying? Slave talk. Like, my brother used to have me in the head, like, my granny be like, turn them loose. Turn them loose, you know what I'm saying?
Some
like,
old country
yeah, they old country motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Slave talk. I got the good and the bad, too, because my grandma was really, like, she was, like, old-fashioned with that shit. So, the way I was raised, like, and to this day, I don't know how to cook. I don't know how to wash my own clothes. Because she was
they're old-fashioned women.
Old-fashioned. Mm-hmm. My granny don't want no nigga in the kitchen.
Oh,
you know
God.
What I'm saying?
That's my mama.
She don't want you nigga mopping no floors, nigga. She want you bringing home that bacon, though, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, make sure these bills did. Like, you know what I'm saying? She need anything, nigga, make sure she got a couple dollars. Like, nigga, the man job was to, nigga, provide. Oh, when the nigga get home, Nigga supposed to have his house clean, you know what I'm saying? His toilet, his dishes washed, his food cooked. That's how my granny raised me. So every woman I'm with, I'm like, man, I don't know how to vacuum, I don't know how to mop, I don't do no cooking. But nigga, we gonna be straight, nigga. We ain't gonna be homeless. The lights ain't gonna be off in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm gonna go get it, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I was raised.
Okay. So, with you being like that and having so much respect for women and shit at a young age, when did you kind of hop out off the porch? Because you seem like you grew up in a good upbringing, you know, for the most part.
I ain't gonna lie. I had like, I'm like a nigga who really was like, inherited into the streets. I ain't gonna lie. I've been roaming the streets probably since I was like, no exaggeration, probably like 7, 8. I've been roaming the streets. Not really, I ain't gonna say in them, committing crimes, but like, far as like, I was a nigga out there fucking 7 years old, 8 years old, with the niggas while they on the block, selling work. You know what I'm saying? Shooting dice with grown niggas. I learned how to shoot dice probably when I was like 5, you know what I'm saying? 6. So I was always around. I seen niggas selling dope all my life. I go to this store with Kimmy James, watching niggas play chess, betting for money. You know what I'm saying? I was just a nigga, I was good everywhere, so I was out since 7, 8 years old, roaming the streets from watching niggas shoot dice, gambling, and fighting dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like selling dope. I was just a nigga, I was always in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knew me like Lil Tater Bug. And then like my mama and them, and my daddy and them, my mom and my daddy, they like hood royalty. You know what I'm saying? They big OGs from the hood. So
from your area?
From my hood, yeah, they big OGs. So it was like I was born. My grandpa though, before my mom and daddy, my grandpa,
not Gramps.
Brock Williams, legendary North Richmond nigga. Everybody tell you about that nigga. My grandpa, legendary. You know what I'm saying? So like nigga, I grew up under like legendary people. So I had a lot of like pressure on me. I have to be a righteous stand up nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what I came up under though. Yeah.
Okay. So for you growing up so young, what was the beginning life like? You said you hopped off the porch around 7, right? 7, 8. What were you hopping off the porch exactly to do? And what was calling you out there? Man,
bro, I ain't gonna lie. My hood, like, it changed over now, you know, just due to, like, you know, rent inflation, like gentrification. So you got a lot of mess. But before, it should be hella shit going down. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think, we got a hood that's like a 6-block radius, but when I was coming up 7, 8 years old, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liquor stores in the 6-block radius. You know what I'm saying? Niggas hustling. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing niggas getting money.
So everything was accessible.
Yeah, everything was accessible. But at the time, like when we be little niggas running through the block, you would have like, I'm gonna say for sure at least 10, 15 niggas on each block hustling. And you come spin through the blocks and you have 5, 6 niggas giving you $5, $3, $2. So now I'm coming outside to really see who gonna give me something. You know what I'm saying? So then when niggas start giving me shit, it make you want to come outside because I'm shooting dice, I'm losing money, I'm winning money. So, but I'm looking at it all like a hustle. You know what I'm saying? And then like bro was explaining to you on his interview too. We used to come outside and do a lot of panhandling. You know what I'm saying? So, and niggas say panhandling like, we ain't out there like no damn hobos, you know what I'm saying? Asking motherfuckers for money.
Y'all finessing.
Then we finessing. So, nigga, we would go to like the Kinko's and shit and print out poems and shit. You know what I'm saying? We would get from the recreational center. You know what I'm saying? Niggas hustling, you know what I'm saying? So we'd print out poems for the recreational center. We be all in Sausalito like, hey, man, you want to buy this poem? You know, they in Sausalito. These ain't nothing but white folks, upper echelon people. So they already seeing young black niggas, they feeling sorry for niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we'd be out there in fake-ass basketball jerseys and shit. Like, we trying to raise money for our recreational center, our basketball team. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers be giving us. So like,
who taught y'all this so young?
Man, it was just, it was like older niggas we hung around. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was like one of our first things. You know what I'm saying? Just hustling. Nigga love the money, but hitting the block store and seeing niggas too getting that money. Seeing niggas having bitches, seeing niggas riding clean, you know, niggas have scrapers, niggas putting deuces and foes on their whips with hella beat in the back. Like, nigga wanted that shit, you know what I'm saying? Seeing niggas with chains and, or the whole thing was niggas was hustling, you know what I'm saying? And that was like our hustle. That was the first thing we was doing. Like, man, we going to Sausalito. Mind you, nigga, we young
Not
niggas.
it being a thing.
It was a thing, mind you, we young
Lasta
niggas.
didn't call it that.
Sausalito, man. That was the city. Sausalito, that's where we going. Like, mind you, we young niggas, so coming from Richmond to Sausalito, doing public transportation, nigga, you gotta catch like 3 buses. You gotta catch like a board. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do hella shit to get to Sausalito.
I'm gonna cry.
That shit was crazy, bro.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, but niggas was going to go get their change because nigga wanted that money. I'm like, mom, you had to do hella shit to get to Sausalito. Nigga, 3 buses in the park, like, god damn.
Not the 3 buses.
Man, 3 buses, man. Niggas know how Sausalito, but that was the spot, nigga. We going to Sausalito. Niggas loading up on the bus.
I'm screaming.
Yeah, for sure.
When did you get introduced to the street culture?
Or
did you automatically always grow up?
I always grew, like, I always been around in the streets. Like, I was just a nigga. I really, like, inherited that shit. I don't want to say it chose me. It's just, like, I was just around that shit. Like,
right.
They didn't hide it from me. You know
right.
what I'm saying? Like, my mama and them, I watched my mama, my cousin T, sell crack out my Auntie Linda back door. You know what I'm saying? See my mom and them selling crack like when I was younger, like, but they never hid it from me. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, I probably like 12 before my daddy went to the field. I see my daddy break down a brick. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was never hid from me. So I was always on game, like, and I was always like hella older, like I was ahead of my time because I had been around that shit so long. So when I hit 13, I'm gonna say probably like I really jumped in the streets probably like 12, 13. After my cousin Queesh got shot. Then I really was full-fledged into it. Because before then, like, a lot of niggas we call, like, niggas that we call ops now, we wasn't really like into it with niggas. Like, we used to party and shit, and you know what I'm saying? We was young niggas. But then when my cousin Queisha got shot, it was like that shit just changed everything. Like, we couldn't look at people the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just couldn't look at niggas the same. That I feel like niggas hurt me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if niggas hurt me, how can we ever be cool? You feel me? Like, and
so they shot somebody that you knew?
Yeah, they shot my girl cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And yeah, man, that shit was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Innocent young lady, man. Wasn't in no street shit. Wasn't in nothing.
Like something like I got shot type shit.
Yeah, like you
doing some interviews
nothing.
or shit.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't on nothing. So, and that was like, for me, that was like, okay, now I'm really in this shit. Before I was dibbling, dabbling, you know what I'm saying? And then, I think after that, I really got into the streets, man, just selling drugs and, really just selling drugs, you know, being with the shit, man, the mix of the gang activities, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, with you being so young and getting introduced to that shit so young, what was that like for you in the beginning ages, and what age was that for you?
06, I was what, 13? Y'all 13 and 06. And then I feel like I used to play sports and shit a lot too. So like around that time, like everything started happening. Like my cousin Queesh got shot. Then they did a big like indictment in the hood. Took my pops. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, daddy.
Yeah, it took pops. 13. So pops was like a nigga that was like, he was like my father. That nigga my father. My father figure in my life. But pops would be a nigga, keep a nigga in sports, pay a nigga baseball. You know what I'm saying? Pay a nigga baseball, pay a nigga football, keep a nigga with fresh kicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they took
But this was your real dad?
This is my real pops.
Okay, got you.
Then they took pops, and then my cousin got shot. I'm going to say, and everything was going down here. Like, they raided, took pops, my cousin got shot. Then a couple months after that, boom, I'm in jail doing my first juvenile stint. You know what I'm saying?
And what age was that?
That was 13.
Okay, and how long did you do at that time?
I did like a week. It was my first time. I did like a week. It was for like a strong arm robbery. I took a nigga lunch money at the school, and he went and told the security on me. You know what I'm saying? And told the security on me, and security like they wasn't really gonna dial in on me, but I was talking so much shit.
You was talking so much shit.
They're like, man, all right, we got something for you. They
ass.
called the people. So when the people come out, I remember it was like 2 white officers. They see me, they asking them questions and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they like, all right, come on, we're going to take you down to the station. And dude, like, man, you can't be doing, like, you know, this robbery, this and that. I'm like, man, what? I'm like, man, fuck all that. I don't give a fuck about that. I like, all right, we gonna book you, man. They booked me, took me to Juvenile Hall, did a week for a strong arm robbery. You know what I'm saying? But it was all like, I feel like all that shit was like, the process of my dad going to jail, cousin getting killed. Then I go, you know what I'm saying?
A domino effect.
Yeah, domino effect. Then I go to jail and then probably like, I'm out probably like another 4-5 months and go back to jail again. You know what I'm saying? And I do a little stretch that time when I go to jail. That time probably like 8 months, 7-8 months.
So what was that like for you at that young of an age, doing that much time at 14?
I mean, it was crazy though. I mean, I had my support. You know, I had my mom and them. And then I mean, it got rough at the end because at the end, my great grandma who raised me died while I was in there.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? But ain't gonna lie, they showed me respect though. They let me out for the funeral and shit. Okay. They let me go to the funeral and shit.
How old was she?
My grandma was 75 when she died.
Oh, okay.
75.
She was young.
Yeah. They let me out for the funeral, and then probably like a month after she passed, my cousin Kiera, another one of my female cousins, died from stomach cancer. So the end of my time was hella rough. You know what I'm saying? Cause like my family had like a tight knit family, so it was just rough. Like seeing them hurting and hearing them talking to them on the phone and not being able to be there. Even though I'm only 14, it's just the point of like my family. Like when people pass, we all be at the house like together, supporting each other for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? That's how my family is. Yeah, it was just hard at the end, but I feel like it wasn't really hard for me because, you know, in the juvenile shit, it ain't hella like rules like how prison is. You know what I'm saying? So, and I was already like, yeah, I was 14, but for like street-wise, I was probably like 16. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm ahead of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ahead of everybody. So, it wasn't really juvenile. It wasn't really shit for me. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, I am who I am, nigga. I'm standing on what I'm standing on. And they gonna respect my mind, nigga. Or we gonna get down this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And that's really how it was when I did my stretch, like, you know what I'm saying? A couple fights and shit, and niggas just know, motherfuckers just getting my name out there. Motherfuckers like knowing who I am. They knowing when you approach me, don't approach me with none of the shenanigans. Like he tripping, you know what I'm saying? Like don't approach that nigga with, and if you gonna get with that nigga, like, don't approach me with none of, don't approach me with none of the shenanigans, nigga. Don't be in the food line trying to dope fiend a nigga and give a nigga small portions of food. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so it was other inmates serving
that
the
we
food.
was into it with,
serving y'all food.
So in our juvenile,
how they get that job?
If a nigga don't like you when you come through the food line, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just say like if the ops serving the food, they got the kitchen job. I might be in the food line, nigga homie might be in front of me. But when his homie come through, nigga might goddamn get him 3 scoops of mashed potatoes, you know what I'm saying, 4 scoops of corn. But in reality, the rules is you give a motherfucker 1 scoop. They got like an ice cream scooper. You give a motherfucker 1 scoop of mashed potato and you dump it on there. So niggas would be like, 1 scoop there. Scoop it and have hella shit sitting on top of there. But then when I come through the line, he the op, 1 scoop, rub it against the container, make sure it ain't no more than the scoop, drop it on there, you know what I'm saying? So nigga, you playing with me now. Right. So I'm finna take off on you, you gonna lose this job. You know what I'm saying? You ain't all kind of shit like that going through it in there. But once you put your demos down, niggas know.
So this is young.
This young.
This
you know
is young. This from day one, niggas know not to fuck with you.
Yeah, niggas know already know, like, don't play with that nigga because it ain't gonna be no tit for tat shit with him. Like, he gonna get straight to the point with you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna be tripping a week later. Like, I'm gonna get straight to the point right there. You know what I'm saying? So I had that mutual respect with the niggas in there who I don't like. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, I don't like you. You don't like me. But if you put that respect right there, nigga, we gonna stay out of predicaments. We ain't gonna have to crash each other, cause I'ma crash, nigga, no matter, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'ma do. I'ma crash, nigga, behind me eating and all that shit. So God, you might as well not even put us in the hole and put us in the red where we losing points in, cause you know what I'ma do. Ain't no guest in there thinking I'm not, like, I don't give a fuck how many of your homies.
Nigga, I need my meal.
Yeah, like, we gonna go there. So I had that respect with niggas, and don't get me wrong, it was niggas from their side too. I had that respect with, like, all right. This nigga scoop right because we gonna be in a predicament. You know what I'm saying? Alpha males. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
That's just what it was, though.
So okay, so that was you did that for about 8 months.
That's Juvenile. Yep. Like
okay, so
months,
then after that, what was life like for you growing up?
After that, like before then, I had I was really on we was really on like jack boy like shit, like burglary type shit. Don't get me wrong, I sold dope and shit here and there before I went to Juvenile, but then after I came home from doing the time, cause I got all the 8 months for a goddamn armed robbery, carjacking, you know what I'm saying? 2 firearms. That was my charges. So because I was on that hype, you know what I'm saying? So when I came home, my big brother, rest in peace, my big brother Macho, him and my cousin Narc, like them niggas was like fully, them niggas was serving, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas was selling work, you know what I'm saying? So when I came home, them niggas like, man, leave that other shit alone. Like, nigga, if you gonna be out here in the street, nigga, you need to be hustling, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't be going around taking folks shit or breaking in all these hard working people houses and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you're hustling. Niggas had gave me some work, put me on, and I just was serving. So from there on, I kind of took that approach. Like, I strayed away from the robbery shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit get a nigga a gang of time, you know what I'm saying? So, 14, I came home. When I came home, 08, I'm gonna say I wasn't even probably out a week, man. I wasn't even out a week, man. Niggas had, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, you were 14 in 08?
08, I was 14 going on 15. I came home right before my 15. I'm 29. Yeah, I came home right before my 15th birthday.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I came home right before my 15th birthday. You know what I'm saying? And it was then in like the same circumstances I came home through this time. I came home, niggas gave me a Glock and they gave me some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, and niggas had put some work in my hands. Through then I was just serving. You know what I'm saying? My daddy number still in jail. My pops had went down in 06. He got 10-year sentence. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't go see him for a little stretch. So I came home. Yeah, my cousin Narc and my brother and them, they just put work in my hand, man. I was hustling. You know what I'm saying? Hustling, buying little buckets and shit. You know, shit young niggas doing. Shit, we had another sweep in the hood, another raid. And they came and took the niggas who was feeding us, you know what I'm saying? So shit got back ugly again, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like every time after the raid, like, you know, niggas got to reset, you feel me? So, yeah, reset it. 08, that was 08, I came home, did a little hustling to the end of 08. Then they did the raid. And then 09 came. And it was like, when 09 came, it was like, I ain't gonna lie, I was heavy in the streets, man. It was like whole lot of gang shit going on, you know what I'm saying? So niggas was dropping, like shit was going down, you know what I'm saying? So 09, me and my bro, man, you know, free my bro, I ain't gotta say his name.
Right.
Later on or something, but me and my bro had we was on the run, man, questioning for some shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I started going out of state. You feel me?
How was it for you when you very first started doing it as a kid? I know the shit wasn't easy. Or was you always just hard body like that?
Nah, I feel like I was naturally hard body. But I wasn't easy, but I had so many older people like who laced me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can name probably like 5 old niggas that's like my mama and them age who laced me. Like, I was a nigga who was blessed. Like, a lot of my homies, they didn't get laced. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had older niggas who laced me about, you know, saving money. You know what I'm saying? Keeping your protection. How to cook dope. What kind of niggas to stay from around. What kind of niggas to have around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas laced me. I wasn't just out there in the streets, like, just figuring it out. And like, I would literally go sit on the block with niggas before I ever sold a bag of weed or anything. And sit on the block with niggas like my OG Cuddy Munn. Or niggas like OG Tango, rest in peace. Like, really sat on the block with niggas, watching them serve, and niggas just talking to me all day. Telling me like, man, if you gonna be in this shit, man, you gotta be moving like this. Watch how I move, you know what I'm saying? Go from this block and sit with another nigga on another block, and they telling me, hey, man, this, man, I'm saying, niggas lace me. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas wired me right. Game. Yeah, niggas gave me the game for sure. Niggas wired me right, mainly because of, you know, who I was, who my peoples was, and they didn't want to see me get out there and just be fumbling and
right.
fucking up and throw away my life. You know what I'm saying?
Were you an only child? Do you have other siblings?
Now I got my dad got hella kids. You know
okay. Did you grow up with them?
Some of my brothers and sisters prevalent in my life, but my mom, 3 kids. I'm the middle child. You know what I'm saying? I got an older brother who I lost to gang violence. Okay. And then I got my little sister, my young little sister, man, who doing her thing, going to college and shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing her shit.
How old was your brother when you lost him?
My brother was 23 when I lost him.
Okay, and how old were you?
I was 20.
Okay. And how was that for you?
Well,
it's obvious you were sad, but besides that
was one of the hardest deaths of my life, man. That was it was my brother. It was like the closest person I ever lost, and at the same time, I was in prison when I lost him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you can't really do nothing. You can't be there for your people.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, for you growing up so young, and you seem like you lived a very fast life, very young.
Fast.
When did you start getting more into the adult life of it and stepping into that? What was it for you like in your 17s, 18s, 19s?
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I was adult because, like, 08 when I came home, like, probably since 14, like, I've been really, like, on my own. Like, I've been paying rent since 14. You know what I'm saying? Paying rent. Yeah, like, paying bills, paying rent since 14, 15. 08, you know what I'm saying? When I came home. I feel like I was always, like, an adult, but I feel like 16 what really made me really, like, get on some adult shit. Cause, like, a lot of niggas, like, you be in your hood so much every day, you be comfortable there. You know, you got all these, you got your homies, you got your grandma, you got your cousin now.
Right.
Like, who you could run to, who you could have, like, your comfort zone. So, when I got 16 and I moved out of state and I didn't have all that. You know what I'm saying? So, it really made me really get on some grown shit where it's like, hey, nigga, you gotta secure your bag, nigga. You gotta be thinking on some futuristic shit to make sure you straight for tomorrow. Even though that shit ain't promised, you gotta be thinking like, if I do make it to tomorrow, I'm gonna be straight. You know what I'm saying? So moving out of state and not having my security blanket around me, that shit made me mature faster. You know what I'm saying? Made me start thinking more about the future. Before I was just living day to day. By the time I'm 18. I'm back on the run again, finna do a stretch, you know what I'm saying? I'm still OT, but now, like, I'm OT, and like I say, I always been in the streets, like, with older niggas, so, like, I'm business savvy, a real people person, so when I'm OT, I'm meeting people, you know what I'm saying? Oh, now, I'm running niggas Atlanta, niggas hearing how I talk, like, to them, we talk hella proper. So they like, man, where you from? California. Now you be having weed and shit. Like, yeah, nigga, I can get the weed, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm in Atlanta fucking selling weed and shit. You feel me?
It's gonna find you wherever you go.
Yeah, so I'm out there fucking around. Then some of my homies, they start going out of state. So now when they get out of state, they go to Arizona. So when they go to Arizona, now I'm going back and forth from Arizona to Atlanta. Okay. And I'm hustling in both states. And end up fucking catching a fucking case with the fucking I end up catching a case in Arizona with the fucking, what do people call ATF?
Oh, the ATF. What is the ATF?
Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So they're ATF, so I ended up catching a case with the ATF.
They set younger people up.
Yeah, they said young. I'm 18, you know what I'm saying? I'm really, when I first started catching the cases, I'm really 17. But they wait till I'm 18 to file on me. But I don't know, so, because I ain't knowing, because we serving them. You know what I'm saying? We riding off, leaving. We thinking they cool.
But they letting it go.
They letting it go. Yeah, they ain't got no entrapment laws or nothing like that. So over the course of like 6-7 months, I'm serving these people. Everything from guns to ecstasy to prescription narcotics. I'm serving these motherfuckers everything. You know what I'm saying? Anything they want, I'm finding it. You know what I'm saying? And when I turned 18, like a couple months, it was like me, my cousin, my other boy who finna be on his way home, man, free about dollars, man. That's my brother, man. I fuck with him. I call a nigga my brother, man. Hey, but him, my two cousins, my brother, we all serving these fools. So one of them get caught up first. And then when they get caught up, they're like, what the fuck I got a warrant for? You know, they go to jail. They start getting their discoveries. So now niggas calling home like, hey.
They telling.
Yeah, be on your toes, boy. Be on your toes. Like, what's going on? And you know, niggas talking in codes on the phone. And so many words, niggas telling me like, hey, them niggas we was dealing with at the fucking pawn shop and shit. Them niggas the boys, you know what I'm saying? Damn. Like, nigga, you might got a warrant, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you being in denial. You like, man, I ain't served them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, y'all niggas got warrants. I ain't, you thinking back, like, did I get them niggas to me? That whole time I done served these people all kind of shit, man. So, now I know I'm on the run because I got all the niggas who was with me.
Right.
They caught.
They caught.
These niggas bagged and tagged. So these niggas caught. So now I'm just on the run maneuvering, man. I just have my son, so I really ain't trying to do no turn myself in type shit. My son just turned 1. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I can't do it.
But you're still young. You're like 18.
I'm still young. I'm 17 I'm 18 now.
Yeah.
Just freshly made 18.
Ooh,
but I move fast, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm on the run and shit, man. I'm laying low, but I ain't in Arizona no more. Now I'm back in Atlanta because I'm trying to duck these people. You
right.
Me? So, I'm just, you know, I get in the house. I'm probably on the run for like 6-7 months. You know, you start getting comfortable. So I start taking my son to goddamn daycare and shit. And one morning, taking him to daycare, man. Drop him off at daycare. When I pull out the daycare, you know how black folks is. They see a yellow light, they don't think it means slow down. We think it means push through. You know what I'm saying? So I push through the yellow light. Wow, hit the left. It's a police coming right there. And you had some kids getting off.
He wasn't looking for you though, right?
No, he wasn't looking for me.
It was random.
It was some kids getting off a school bus with the stop sign out, unloading and shit, and I ain't stopped. They blurted me. You know what I'm saying? And they blurted me, man, pulled me over. They ran my name and shit. It's like, oh yeah, you got a warrant. It's like Arizona said they want you too. Go to jail in Atlanta. Atlanta hold me for Arizona. Arizona come pick me up. And what you call them? They expedite me back to Arizona. So now I'm facing all these charges in Arizona. I'm fresh 18 though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm facing all these charges. And I ain't gonna lie, then I lost my life out there. You feel me? Cause I'm so used to like California shit and California time. So when they trying to give me all the time, I'm not trying to accept it. I'm like, man, that's way too much time. Like, how y'all finna do that to me? You know what I'm saying? I'm not even thinking that, like, I'm playing around in another state. You feel me? Like, I'm not even thinking, like, there's different rules in a whole different state. I'm so thinking that this North Brooklyn mentality, other states, man, they come down harder for shit that California give a nigga probation for or give a nigga a year or two for. So, I take it all the way to a week before trial, man. And then, my judge, we had like a little settlement conference, man. And my judge, like, he like, man, Mr. Williams, man, you know, 18, I went into the 19th birthday. He like, man, you got a long life ahead of you. You feel me? He like, man, he like, I know you don't want to take this time. He like, but these are the statutes you fall in. He like, man, don't be stubborn, man. He like, man, you got a slam dunk case. That's what the judge tell me. He like, you got a slam dunk case. My prosecutor get up. He like, man, none of us want to see you throw your life away. He like, my prosecutor tell me, he like, man, you a black man in Arizona. He like, you got 3 different cases of serving these polices. So you gonna have to go to trial 3 different times and beat us. It's hard to beat them niggas one time. You have to go to trial 3 different times and beat us.
Take the time.
They telling us take the time. They like, man, my prosecutor told me, man, he said we gonna slam dunk you, man. We gonna alley hoop you. He like, this is an open and shut close. I'm gonna have this case over in 3 days. He told me how he gonna do. He said, man, all I'm gonna do is have all these undercover officers get on the stand, hold up drugs and point at you and say, yes, he the person who sold me. He like, we're gonna book you. He like, man, take this 8 years. So I'm talking, I'm like, all right, I'm talking over with my family. My lawyer like, man, man, everybody don't want to see me get this time. My lawyer he like, man, I'm telling you, go to trial. He like, I don't even know how to fight for you. He like, I don't even have a defense.
You really did.
Yeah, he like, I'm like, man, talking over with my mom and them. They like, it's a week before trial. They like, you don't take this deal right here. We gonna proceed, take you to trial. And then they reading off all the charges. Like, we gonna stack this against you. This gonna be 12 years. Now you got a prior. You go to try the second time and lose. This gonna be 12 years plus with a prior. This gonna be 24. I think it all totaled up to like 48 years or something, 49 years. They're like, or you could take this 8, walk down this 8 with 85%, do 6 years and come home. When they start talking like that, I'm like, shit, 49 versus 6 years. I'm like, fuck it, man. And I got everybody with me, like my mama, my grandpa, my lawyer, everybody telling me like, man, don't fuck around, like take this time. So, and that's how I end up Arizona, man, getting that time prison in Arizona. I ended up taking 8 years. Yeah.
Did you do the whole 8?
Yeah, I didn't maxed out. I ended up doing like 7 years and 4 months.
Why? Because you were bad?
Fighting, getting caught with phones. That was just the main reasons. Getting caught with phones and fighting.
So when you were doing where were you at? State or federal?
Arizona State, in the state penitentiary.
So jail, like prison.
Prison, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was it like for you out there in Arizona? I don't think I've ever met anybody that's went to jail out there.
It's definitely different because it's different because I don't know nobody in here.
Okay,
like if I go to California, then the area yard, I'm gonna hit somebody gonna know me.
So you didn't have no ops over there.
So you gotta start all the way over.
Yeah.
Of putting your demos down and making your name, because nigga don't know who WayMo is out there. Nigga don't know who Tayway is.
Was there black people out there?
Hell yeah, it was black. That's all it is out there. They locking all the niggas up.
Okay.
But niggas don't know me. So niggas don't, my reputation from North Richmond streets don't mean nothing out here in Arizona.
Got you.
Because niggas don't know what I done did back home. You know what I'm saying? Versus if I'm in Cali, niggas would be like, hey, that's whoopty whoop. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Respect that nigga or throw that nigga a package or, you know what I'm saying? Like, get with that nigga. Nobody know me. You know what I'm saying? Had its pros and cons too, because out here, I'm not an active gang member in Arizona. If I'm in California, I'm an active gang member.
Right.
Niggas know who I am. Niggas know what I done did. Niggas want me for X, Y, and Z. Out here, I'm just a regular old nigga from California. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got no Crip affiliation, blood affiliation. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a nigga like wherever I go, I'm going to be in the midst of something. So from the streets to the pen, if you selling dope, if you goddamn selling phones, whatever you do, nigga, you going to have to protect yourself. It ain't going to be smooth.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
How is the jail system in Arizona? Does it go by race?
It's
gangs?
It's rough. It's rough. It go by race, and then you got the races divided up in the gangs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
their gangs, like Arizona gangs?
Nah, you got it go out where you from. So you got Arizona, the niggas who from Arizona, they divided up in Arizona gangs. And then you got niggas who from California, we got our own car. And then you got other niggas who be sprinkled in from out of town, niggas from Detroit, niggas from here. They be like with an out of town car, or sometimes they ride with us, the California car.
So if you were to run into some people from like opposites out there, it would still be the same energy. Yeah,
if I actually ran into a nigga from out my city, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Where he from, and you know, I ran down on the nigga. You know, I'm gonna put the pressure on the nigga, man. And nigga like, oh, I ain't on that, man. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. I'm on some peace shit or whatever, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's another story. You know what I'm saying?
You let it go.
I let it go. Plus, I feel like, you know, a nigga was intimidated. You know, I come in that bitch with the size on me. You know, I've been in there. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, I ain't on that. I'm like, all right, nigga, you ain't on that. Don't let me catch you around here acting like you on that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nigga, and that was that. I ran to one nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So, when you did the 8 years, you did it from 18 to what year?
18 to 26.
Okay, you're how old now?
I'm 29 now.
Okay. So, from 26 to now, what happened? And is that everything you want to say about what happened in there? What else happened in jail? I know you got some more stories.
I ain't gonna lie. Jail just taught me, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I was like, before I went to jail, like a man child. But jail really like turned me into a man. Just taught me about principles, man. Respect. And just like what not to do. Like it's so ironic like how God worked, that I was a nigga had 8 years, but like on the yard when I hit prison, all the niggas who like I hung with every day, gravitated towards, like worked out with, cooked spreads with, like all them niggas was lifers. You know what I'm saying?
You went with all the older niggas.
I mean, it wasn't older niggas, it was younger niggas too, but a lot of niggas was older, but niggas had all day, and niggas were like I didn't really start taking music serious till my brother died. You feel me? So niggas had all day, but like I would be working out with niggas, and niggas just be preaching to me like, bruh, when you get home, like, nigga, fuck all the dumb shit. Nigga, like, bruh, you don't want to be in here like me. Like, niggas literally looking me in my eye like, bruh, nigga, I don't know when I'm going home. I don't know if I'm ever going to get an appeal. I don't know if I'm ever, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I've been here 10 years. Nigga, I've been here 20 years. You know what I'm saying? These are niggas who I'm with every day. And they just beating this into a nigga head every day. Like, bruh, you don't want to be in here like me, bruh.
Right.
When niggas start hearing me, like, hearing my music. Because, you know, like, when you in jail, like, if you a nigga and you writing music, and you raw, niggas always gonna want to hear that shit. I don't fuck if you on a wire, niggas, hey, bro, spit that shit, bro. Like, bro, spit that one, bro. Niggas gonna always want to hear that shit, you know what I'm saying? We had like a ride, like a race ride, you feel me? And I got into the ride, you know, niggas was active in the ride, you know what I'm saying? It was all kind of shit going on. Night play, nigga lock and sock, you know what I'm saying? It was all kind of play going on. Anyways, they, you know, we had people pointing me out as one of the aggressors, man. So I end up getting sent to Super Max.
You were innocent, right?
I end up getting sent to Super Max, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, you know, like out here in California, you got level 4 be the highest yard. So in Arizona, you got level 5.
Oh, damn.
So I go to level 5, you know what I'm saying? So I go to level 5, like 23-hour lockdown every day, you know what I'm saying?
So you only get 1 hour out?
Yeah, 23-hour lockdown. Like I'm right around the corner from the it's crazy how my time went. Cause I'm right around the corner from the gas chamber where they kill people. Like when you got the death penalty, I'm right around the corner from there. So every day we get our little hour out for rec, we gotta walk past that. When you see the chair that they put the people in. So every day we walk past that shit. I'm just thinking like, damn, nigga don't never want to be a nigga laid in that motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then so everybody up there got a lot of time too. So everybody who I'm up there on that tier with, niggas doing all day. Cause we on level 5, max security. So when you a nigga, the real niggas who active in the pen with all day, they doing whatever on the yard cause they don't got nothing to lose. What y'all gonna do? Give me life again? If I crack a nigga shit, what y'all gonna do?
Right, exactly.
Y'all ain't gonna do. I can't get no worse.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so anytime a nigga start a problem with me or I feel like I want to bully on a nigga or I got all day, what I got to lose? You know what I'm saying? So I was up there with a lot of niggas during that time, so like, and then like it sometimes I should be on a lot of lockdown a lot. So like when I first came in, they was on lockdown. So I'm gonna tell you like crazy story. Like I first came in, I was on lockdown. I was in the first cage. So ain't nothing but a first cage. So we literally was locked down for like 4-5 months, and I'm talking to these people outside my door, but I never seen them in 4-5 months. But we've been talking. 4-5 months, but you can hear their voice out the cage.
Right, out the cage.
You know what I'm saying?
But you don't know what they look like.
I don't know what they look like. So just through conversation, you know what I'm saying? Niggas talking, niggas feeling my stilo. Nigga, I'm a real nigga. I'm certified. Nigga, nigga need anything, bro, I'm gonna slide that shit under the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I was operating. I don't know these niggas from a can of paint. Giving niggas shit before I ever even seen them. You know what I'm saying? But it just, you know, you could tell when you connect with somebody on a real different strength. So I'll be in my cell fucking beating on that fucking metal table. You know, a nigga got that prison beat. That shit always be the fucking same. So them niggas kept hearing me beating on the table. And they be like, nah, nigga, spit that shit. Nigga, what you know what I'm saying? What you down there? But I had never rapped in front of like groups of people before. Like, nah. So I always be like, nah, man. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm working on this shit. You know what I'm nigga like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't trying to hear that I'm working on this shit, bro. Like, bro, you need to spit that shit, bro. Like, bro, you gotta get out there. Niggas just do a whole guilt trip on me. Like, bro, I'm in here all day. Nigga doing all day, bro. I need some different kind of shit to hear. My radio stopped working. Niggas just throwing guilt trip on me. You know what I'm saying?
They was pushing
let me hear something. You know what I'm saying? And then I had like, I didn't discover like I had a good like harmonizing voice until I went to prison.
Yeah, you can sing.
You know what I'm saying?
Your voice is very pretty.
I had niggas would tell like I'll be humming that shit. They'd be like, man, sing that shit. I was hella shy. You know what I'm saying? I had never sung before. I never sung on a studio. I never sung in front of people. So nigga be like, rap that shit. So when I started rapping, I was rapping all the gangster shit. And niggas would be like, nah, that ain't that shit you was humming down there. Like, nigga, that ain't that, bro. Like, bro, that one you was humming. Like, I'm like, which one? But I'm knowing niggas don't know which one because I never said the words. So niggas that just had a humming like, that one nigga you was singing, I think. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I got out there one time and just was singing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And niggas was like, nigga, that's a hit. Niggas going crazy. They like, that's a hit. It just, I was up there for like 18 months on that 23-hour lockdown shit. So over the course of 18 months, I just got hella comfortable like rapping in front of niggas and singing in front of people, and you know what I'm saying? And I just had hella niggas telling me like, bruh, when you get home, nigga, don't be focusing all on that gangster rap shit. Nigga, you feel me? Like, nigga, do that shit you singing, that shit you writing for the bitches and shit. You know, nigga in prison going through with bitches and shit. Like, nigga, do all that shit. Like, that shit hard too. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why you got the WayMoBandzz you got right now when you hear my shit. Me singing, rapping, I'm doing both. You know what I'm saying?
Now, prior to going to jail, had you ever rapped or even thought about it?
Yeah, nah, I rap. My rap, because my big brother Macho, he was like out our section. I mean, in Richmond, he was a big artist. You know what I'm saying? Before he got killed in Richmond. But he the nigga taught me how to write bars. You know what I'm saying? Rhyming, pattern, scheme. Like my big brother, he was the inspiration for all that. But I rap, but I didn't really give a fuck about it. That was his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But prior to he died while I was in prison, and we was corresponding.
He died while you were in prison.
I was in prison, so when we was corresponding, he always tell me like, nigga, you need to be in there writing. Like, nigga, you ain't been writing. And I'd be like, nah, nigga, I used to tell him shit like, nigga, you do that shit, I'm just probably be like a manager or something, nigga.
Right.
So like, I used to tell him like, I'm cool off that shit. Like, I ain't really tripping off that shit, bro. I'm finna get home and do some different shit. He'd be like, bro, do that shit. He nigga begged me to do that shit up until the day he died. So when he died, I like, damn, if it's one thing I could do for him, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I can at least do some music for that nigga and, you know, take care of that nigga daughter that he left behind. You know what I'm saying? And
how did he die? He got murdered?
Yeah, he got murdered.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's what I did, man. I did them two things for him. I said that's the least I could do, man. Take care of his baby and goddamn do some music for him, man.
Once you got out of jail, what was the beginning pivotal moments for you in the music career, in your life? Give us a background of all that. What happened first? Was you still in the streets? How'd you get into music more?
Yeah, definitely. When I came out of jail, actually I had my GED and I had some college credits and shit. I took a little college course in there, HVAC, but I just took it. Like, when I was in there, I wasn't applying it or nothing, or it wasn't like I had never like had a job or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So when I came home, that was on my mind. But like I knew, like always know, like always told myself when I was younger, like I'm never gonna be a person that's gonna be in like living life, living life averagely. I'm not gonna be in the middle. I'm either gonna be doing hella bad, locked up for all day, or I'm gonna be rich as fuck. I'm not gonna be in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be able to be in the middle. So when I came home, I was telling my mama, you know, your mama and them, they're like, man, you just knocked off all that time, man. Try to, you know what I'm saying, get a job and shit so you ain't out here back in the streets. I came home, I tried it, like, I was trying to, but I told my mama, like, man, I'm gonna have to work for at least 30 hours or something, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go nowhere and work for 15, 17.
Right, because you were accustomed to a lifestyle.
Yeah, so the job I was trying to get to do that, you had to do certain shit, like to be in the refineries and shit. And I was doing all that shit, bro, and they was just making it so hard for me. I didn't have time to be sitting and waiting. So a nigga got back in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Because I tried to do that shit, but then once I got back in the streets, when I came home, my boy Blast, he was already making him a little buzz and shit with the music, you know what I'm saying? And I already knew when I come home, like, I'm gonna do a little music for my brother, but you know, me getting my life back on track, getting some money and being able to, you know, provide, like, that's number one for me over music, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I came home on that hype, you know what I'm saying? So, dibbling and dabbling, my boy Blast, he already had a little buzz. So when I came home, you know, everybody like, I'm a staple in my hood. You feel me? So everybody want to know what I'm going to do, what I'm going to say, how I'm going to be acting. So when I came home, my boy Blast like he like, nigga, come on, drop something, nigga, do this song with me. We go to Jay Will house. He like, nigga, get on this song, bruh. This is my first song I get on when I come home. So we get on, that's Foul Play, the song he was telling you about.
Okay.
I'm fresh out though, you know what I'm saying? I got the fresh out glow on me. Everybody want to know.
Everybody want to. Fresh out glow.
You know how I be when niggas be fresh out. They want to know what you gonna do, what you gonna say, who you fucking. You know what I'm saying? They want to know everything. The song, me and bro laid the song down. We got our big bro, this nigga Windows. He like, we out there on the block one day, you know what I'm saying? And we playing the song. And then nigga Windows like, he got a good ass ear for music. He like, boy, that motherfucker hard, you know what I'm saying?
he like y'all A&R in the hood.
No, hold on, we're doing his voice. He like, cuss, hold on, cuss, that shit hard, cuss. He like, cuss, hold on, cuss, that's the one, cuss.
What is he, black?
Nah, he black, but you know, I think he got like a little speech and baby stuttering and shit. Sometimes nigga be hell. Like, no, cuss, play that back, cuss, hold on. So he going crazy. He like, cuss, y'all need to shoot to this, cause this the one. So, you know, me and bro, he got a little buzz though. He just dropped like Shine and shit. Then he had that, what's the other one you had, bro, that Go Crazy? He be shooting like the Navy. Shooting Osama. He dropped Osama. This when Osama was just buzzing. Osama was buzzing like a motherfucker. So he like, come on, let's shoot. I'm like, nigga, I ain't never shot a video before. You know what I'm saying? So, and my nigga, he fresh out too. You know, we fresh out. We both got the, you know what I'm saying, the swollenness on us and shit still. So we all in the shirt, in the video with our shirts off and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, the bitches looking. They looking. They want to see that shit. Man, they want to see that shit. So we in that motherfucker, but the song actually hard. After everybody kept, you know what I'm saying, we're giving us the reviews on it. Then you just see people on YouTube doing hella reactions to the song, like niggas reaction to it. Then the song started off with like, I think first day probably like 2,000-3,000 views. Then the next day, 8,000 views. Then the next day, 15,000 views. Then like a week later, 45,000 views. Then you get up 2 months later, 150,000 views. Then we get up, nigga, another 250,000 views. Like, then you got motherfucker like this, but they reaching out to us like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Rolling out the red carpet for a nigga on the platform. But at the time I did the video, like, I'm still like, you know what I'm saying, in the street, like, trying to get my life back in order.
You trying to get everything back the way it was before you
bro left. Already done been home a year before me, so a year and a half or so, almost 2 years when the shit started cracking off. So he more got his life in order. You know what I'm saying? So he fuck with this. They're like, all right, fuck it, we'll sign on. I'll let y'all drop my shit, you know what I'm saying? And then after Foul Play, like, I think I dropped one video and I just took a break from music like a year. I don't do nothing. I just take off. So I see my boy though, like he the nigga motivate me to get back on it because I see him Blast. I see Blast, so I see him go from he just putting out little videos of songs. Now you making projects. I watched the nigga go from 30,000-40,000 streams a month to 1.9 million. You know what I'm saying? 1.9 million streams, and I'm like, oh, it's real. And I see a nigga getting checks. You know what I mean? For the bag. I see the bag. I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, you get some money off this shit. So like a year.
Now you want it.
A year and a half now.
Now you want it.
The past year I get back on it now. I'm trying to drop at least 2 videos a month. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting consistent, but you know, that's why as far as streams and numbers, he kept grinding, going off the bill, so that's why he where he at right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why where he at, man. And the nigga deserve every goddamn.
One thing that I didn't ask Blasta that I asked Booza, but I want to ask you because Blasta's sitting right here. What you guys do come into LA and fucking with certain niggas out there, have y'all picked a side as far as the politics? Because you know there's a lot of street politics going on, and then you know there's a lot of niggas that probably want to work with y'all, so they think y'all have picked a side. Have y'all picked a side as far as fucking with who y'all fuck with out there? As far as who you guys have made songs with, gang culture wise, known niggas that do not get along with each other on gang culture.
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
That's hard to learn because y'all got traditional gang members. We know the niggas that's with the shit. Then we got niggas that you gotta like really pry into to really learn what they own.
Right. So as far as you guys coming out there and making music with certain ones, have y'all said y'all picked a side? I asked Booza. Booza said y'all didn't pick no side.
No, we ain't picking
but
no
I want
side.
to hear y'all opinion. Have y'all picked no side?
We ain't picking no side.
We ain't pick no side because we ain't got Drew in that side. I feel like they've been LA been fucking with us.
All together. Now, aside from that, would y'all make songs with certain
we make a song with anybody. We make a song
niggas
with
y'all's
anybody.
hood y'all been in? Because y'all been in some predominant hoods.
If it makes sense.
Messy shit, but like, if
it makes sense.
Got you, because it's not y'all beef.
It ain't our beef. It makes sense. Because,
and you know what? I respect
to be honest with you, like, because I'm going to speak up, like, for my niggas and, you know, my crew, niggas who I fuck with. If we ever, like, I'm a politics so hard against it. If we ever, just say we ever go somewhere with some niggas from LA and we make music with this person and then we go fuck with somebody who they don't like and make music. If any one of these people make a complaint about it and like, bro, what y'all niggas doing? You on some weird shit. We ain't fucking with you no more.
One of y'all.
We ain't fucking with you. No, we gonna fuck with the other niggas still, but we ain't fucking with you no more, nigga.
Right.
For trying to even put us. That's some weird shit.
Y'all put y'all. Oh,
Yeah.
and I meant to ask. I forgot
shit.
to ask Blast that you had said in the song, niggas is putting cameramen in the shit. What was you talking about when you said that?
Because niggas be pressing these niggas that squares and that shit ain't G.
Yeah.
These niggas is trying to make their money. They trying to feed their family. Don't put no confusion in how they get.
Fucking with niggas from LA just cause these niggas they ops and we know these niggas want to make them mad, but this nigga drop a video and they only get 100 views. Nigga, don't make sense for us to be making no music with you. We ain't politicking against you. It gotta make sense.
And I like that because Booza said the same thing, that y'all mind y'all business and that, you know, it's not no personalness. And I like that with the Richmond niggas because...
And the niggas that we deal with, that like, they respect it because they know who's who. Who's who in their city. They know, like, you gonna do with this nigga. Even though we might not like this nigga, he's somebody.
He's somebody to deal with.
Exactly.
And I respect that.
North Richmond, man, we don't got no color. We ain't picking no side, but we doing music. But who makes sense with Compton, Siete, them, RJ. We fucking with niggas.
Everybody.
Yeah, we fucking with niggas, dog. We fucking with niggas, man.
Way too much.
Nah, we fucking with niggas. We just let niggas know.
But you know what? I love that, though. I love that.
We like to get, it's good to get this shit out there. Like, even when I talk to my cameraman, Shooter 7 Feet, I tell him, like, bruh, if any of my ops, any niggas ever call you for a video, like, bruh, do that shit. Like, cause me and my nigga locked in.
I respect that aspect of the culture from you guys because a lot of people do get involved in certain aspects. And it's not you guys' beef. You guys have buried people in your city and we have buried people in ours. And we just need to keep that shit separated. Like that y'all stand on, like, we fuck with these niggas, but guess what? We will make music with niggas that don't fuck with y'all because at the end of the day, we're not from here. We real street niggas.
Y'all come doing nothing that don't make sense and intentionally messy though.
No, exactly. And I respect that too though. If it makes sense, it makes sense. You know? But
anything that you see being done has been done, it just happened like that. It ain't happened no way because of
so with the music, how did you get into the beginning parts of the music? And you said that your first song was with Blasta.
Yeah.
And it was called what again?
Foul Play.
Foul Play. And then after that,
Me blasting tails on Foul Play, yep.
Okay. And then after that, what was the songs after that and where and how did it get you to where you are now?
After that, I after Foul Play, I think I want to say I dropped Proof. I dropped a song called Proof. It was kind of like my first solo single I dropped, you know what I'm saying, putting it out there. The song was called Proof. And then I had a song, you know, showing my young homies some love, man. Free the Swerve, man. You know, free the gang. I had a song called Smirkish Hype Part 2. They had Smirkish Hype Part 1, and I was just showing some homage to them niggas, cause them young, solid niggas, man, who really held the torch for us while, you know, me, Blast, and the rest of our generation was gone in jail. You know what I'm saying? So Smirkish Hype 2 was, you know what I'm saying, paying homage to my young homies. It's rare you hear the big bro or big homie say paying homage to the young homies, but that's what I was doing. And then
sometimes them young homies be really stepping on shit.
You
got no choice.
Niggas was lit for sure. Then I had It Is What It Is, and then after that, just a hiatus for like a year, just really on some street shit, man, and really like, man, you know, fucking with, and all kind of shit, man. Yeah, but like a hiatus. Oh yeah, we had a tape though. Oh yeah,
he love you. You had a tape though.
Had a tape. Me and bro,
really your friend.
Me and bro,
Blaster really his friend.
Me and bro did drop a tape after that. We dropped a tape after, but I think I was already probably off for like 8-9 months after when the tape dropped. I ain't been dropping nothing for like 8-9 months. So,
but you have songs. You got that one. What's that one? Bad Soul, Good Nigga, Good.
Oh, Bad Nigga, Good Soul.
What nigga love it?
Yeah,
love
nigga,
it.
good
What
soul.
love
My
it?
boy Killer Fonte. Shout out Killer, man. Shout out Killer. Whole little FOD camp, man.
Yeah. So you got some shit that you've been putting out. So would you say the streets are more a part of your soul than anything?
Streets
but
more part of my soul.
Good,
yeah,
though,
but I feel like my style
good.
different because you know, I'm a Pisces, man. So, you know, Pisces, we like real like psychic and in tune with our emotions. So like, you know, a lot of my niggas, you gonna hear them rapping about gangster shit out. I rap about how I feel a lot on my song, you know what I'm saying? So you gonna get some different shit from me as far as how I feel. Then I have my mom and them, you know, my mom and them, they go crazy on me, you feel me? Big L and Platoons, you feel me? I got 2 moms, you know what I'm saying? But they go crazy on me because I drop a gangster song, they'll call me like, nigga, you gay, nigga. You steady making all these songs for these niggas, nigga. Like, nigga, you
make some shit for
nigga,
us,
you ain't
nigga.
making nothing for us, nigga. Like, niggas, you gay, nigga. You steady making all these songs for all these niggas and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They be on a nigga line, like they'll ring a nigga line up, like, as soon as a nigga about 2-3.
Now mom stripping.
Man, 2-3 gangster drops in the road, they'll hit my line,
Nigga,
like,
fuck you.
niggas, you gay or something, nigga? Cause you making songs for all these niggas, nigga, like. What about the bitches, nigga? You know what I'm saying? They be on a nigga line.
I feel like the singing shit though is like it's universal. It can go for either or. You know?
So that's why you get my songs like She Say and shit like that. Shit I do for the females and you do. Like you hear them songs and shit for the ladies. Like ain't nobody out my area doing it. So it's like it's really like my own lane. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you make it, you know what I'm saying? You got hella niggas rapping gangster rap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hella niggas talking about shoot 'em up, kill. You ain't got niggas rapping about how they fumbled a bitch or how a bitch fumbled them. Or you know what I'm saying? How they was in love, how a bitch broke their heart or, you know what I'm saying? How they was goddamn insecure in a relationship or a relationship had they bitch insecure. You know, I'm giving it to them from all angles, you know what I'm saying?
Aspects,
all aspects, but I got hella shit like for the females, you know what I'm saying? And nigga, I'm a nigga like all my homies to tell you like I'm an openly honest person. So nigga, I ain't scared to say, hey, a bitch broke my heart. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared to say, nigga, I used to love that bitch or you know what I'm saying?
Like that bitch did me some
yeah,
type
that bitch
of way.
did me some type. Nigga, I'm an open book. You know what I'm saying? Nothing in my life I'm ashamed about. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. That's WayMoBandzz.
All right. What do you have coming out? What you already have out? I really definitely appreciate you doing the interview.
Project coming out, man. Not the end of this month, probably the end of next month. No official date yet. Project called Never Folded though.
Okay.
I got like 13 tracks right now, 12 tracks right now.
Okay.
Probably like 4-5 songs for the ladies, man. Got a single finna be dropping for that in probably like another week. Single for the ladies. Yeah, like 13 songs, man. Doing some shit for the ladies on there, shit for the gangsters. Some ride wave type shit, you know what I'm saying? Struggle music. And yeah, man, that's really it. Just a couple more interviews, you know what I'm saying? Coming up. All I ask, man, you come to WayMoBandzz channel, man. Be prepared to hear whatever, man. You might not hear no gangster shit every time.
Socials, you got Twitter, Instagram. We're going to put everything in the bio. I'm going to make sure I have you tell me everything before we do
I got a Twitter, but I don't really be on Twitter. Instagram the best place to reach me, though. I'm WayMoBandzz 800. All just one word, regular. WayMoBandzz 800 together. TikTok, just WayMoBandzz on there.
Y'all play too much with the TikTok.
You can catch me on TikTok, though, too. I'm probably just on that motherfucker flexing.
Sometimes, yeah.
Them all the socials, man, but hit that DM, man. If I don't respond to you, I got my boy N Ain't Tripping, man, NB Lil N on Instagram. Link, he in the bio, management, and to get back with you too, for sure.
Okay, so one final message you give to your supporters.
All street niggas transitioning, man. It's the same shit, bro. From the streets, man, you gotta hustle, man. You get in this motherfucker, you hustle, man. Rub shoulders, connect, man. And hustle. That shit don't stop. Street shit, whether you selling dope, whether you selling music, man, shit all the hustle, man. Selling features, selling t-shirts, shit all hustling. Shit translate, man, from the streets to the game. And everybody, my niggas out there working, last thing I'm gonna say, just know you always one song away, man. One song away. That's it.
That's so true. You guys so much for tapping into the vlogs, and I hope you guys enjoy all these interviews from the people that are not from my neck of the woods and the people that live a different story than us. And is there anything else you want to say to the people before we sign off?
Yeah, man, just make sure y'all stay tapping in with the music, man, and stay grinding, man.
Y'all check my man out, man, on the WayMoBandzz 800, man. Y'all check him out.
We